Alright, so we're going to be working today on the Circle Lab, or tomorrow I guess, or in the next few days at least. And so this is going to be a little overview of how to get started. So I'm just going to basically show you how to draw the circle and then how to start marking up the circle. So we're going to start by making a center for our circle. Okay, so that will be the center of the circle right there. Let me center it on the screen for you. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you the quick way to draw a circle. So we're going to take this string right here. So a piece of string. I'm going to measure out about how big I can fit a circle here. It's about this big. So I'm going to take this string and I'm going to tie a loop about that big. Okay, make it slightly bigger. Alright, now I got a nice loop here. Put this underneath. Okay, so I got this loop. And now I'm going to use this loop to draw my circle. Okay, I'm going to pick this pen right here. I'm going to center it at the center of the circle. Okay, let me take this marker, put it on the other side, and pull it tight. Okay, and now I'm just going to work it around the outside, get a nice, pretty circle. Okay, and if you have a partner, it makes it a lot easier to do this. Alright, try not to shift. I shifted a little bit there. So I've got this beautiful circle here. Okay, the next thing I want to make sure is that I get the radius marked up pretty good. So the next thing to do would actually be to cut the string to the size of the radius. So I'm going to take a pair of scissors here and I'm going to cut the string. There we go. A little more difficult than I thought. Okay, now I want to measure out the radius. Okay, so this distance from the end to the point is 1 radius. I'll mark it on here. Okay, cut the string again at that point, if you can. So is this distance, right? Nope, this one right here. Okay, so I got the string cut, then double check that it matches the radius. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, I'll make a mark on the outside of the circle, and I want to trace this radius all the way around the outside. So I'm going to line it up right here, I'm going to wrap it around, okay, and see that I've wrapped the string. I haven't pulled it tight, I just wrapped it around the circle. I'm going to make a mark right here, okay. I'm going to continue to do that all the way, as many as I can fit around the circle. My last one might be a little bit smaller than the rest, and that's okay. Alright, once you've done that, you'll go ahead and take a ruler, trace out these slices of pie here, and measure their angles, okay, and record those angles in the middle. Okay, also number your pies. Okay, one last note, the size of this pie is important. Okay, and the way that we got the size of the pie was by taking our radius and wrapping it around the circle. Okay, I've wrapped it to match the circumference of the circle. Now if you pull this string tight, no longer does it measure that same distance. Okay, if I were to pull this string tight and mark here, then I actually have a slightly bigger slice of pie, and it's not going to give me the information I need in this case. So really important that you don't pull it tight, that instead we're wrapping it around the outside. Okay?